I am coming on to rejoice about Twin Flame Universe frauds, fake twins actually getting exposed and held accountable for what they did to all of these people. It's made obvious now to everybody else, but a lot of us knew that they were false twin flames and that they are not true gurus. Twin flames actually are beings who have gone through full blown enlightenment and become Rishi masters, enlightened masters, and ascended masters. They have actually traveled other dimensions, gone back to source, and returned again. And it's a very, very complicated subject, but it's one that is easy for people like this to take the words, twist them, and make them fit their narrative to make it seem like they're one of the twin flames, when actually they have nowhere near the right frequency or the right vibration. And that's been made obvious to a lot of people in the public now. But it's really important for anybody that's still on that journey not to allow this situation to take you away from the truth that's coded into the things that we're talking about in that community. This one actually hit me very hard because this particular couple are responsible for me closing down, or at least no longer functioning in my group, because they would take their many fake ascension teachers and fake twin flame teachers and get them to go into my groups and pull people out of my groups and bring them into their groups so that they could feed them lies. And they did great harm, obviously, to the entire collective. They did massive harm to the ascension process as a collective in this timeline. And it's going to ripple into the eternities for quite a long time, the damage that they did. In addition to that, the pandemic that we're dealing with now is a pandemic of tons of false prophets like this. And so sadly, they're taking the true, beautiful, crystalline teachings, the sacred and holy teachings of the alchemical pair, and they're distorting them in their third density perception. Again, I'm super grateful that they got called out for it, but there's a lot more work to do because there are so many more like that who aren't truly activated and initiated and have the audacity to blaspheme the holy teachings. If you're interested in seeing a longer video, I made a long one yesterday, almost 40 minutes or 30 minutes on this subject. You can go to Ellen Red on YouTube, or it may be under Christos Palladian Priestess. Either one, it's the same site there. Go ahead and go, or you can go into the link in my bio. But nonetheless, this particular group, Twin Flame Universe, are clearly frauds. They have hijacked the codes. You guys hear me talk about this over and over and over. They have stolen the ascension teachings. They use the words, they twist them. They really can make them sound like they're in the know or in the light, but they are in no way do they hold the frequency of ascended masters. Twin flames are actually ascended masters, and they're very highly rare. And so it's very dangerous. And one of the reasons why this couple got away with what they did for so long is that they were able to lure or hook into other people's egos, meaning that the other people wanted so badly to believe that they could quickly be a twin flame or quickly be an ascension master. And that is completely and entirely ludicrous. That's how they got so many people signed up to their program, to flat out lie to them that they could actually guarantee union, which is completely ludicrous. Anybody who has truly gone through anything spiritual understands that the spiritual things that you have to go through to reach a new state of evolution can take years and decades and lifetimes. So to make a claim like that, when it is God and God alone that can either deem who your twin flame is and also deem when you're going to come together. And the only thing that a guru can do to help you is to help you do your energy work along the way. And that isn't going to come from a guru who doesn't even have their energy work done. These two, by just watching their documentary, you can clearly see how low vibrational they are, how much energy work they don't have, the adolescent nature of both of them, the aggressive nature of both of them. All of those energies are not coming from divine masculine and divine feminine, and it's so imperative that people in the future begin to really start to recognize the difference, because again, just because somebody's talking about a twin flame and saying my twin flame does not mean they're twin flames. Most of the people, 95 to 99% of the people on this planet right now claiming to be twin flames, are not twin flames, unless you have gone through full-blown enlightenment, and that is a whole lot to unpack there, then you're not there yet, and you need to keep growing. And that's the hard, bitter pill that people don't want to swallow, which is why they were so easily lured into this completely gold-covered turd of a situation with the Twin Flame Universe people. I'm really grateful that they got called out. I'm actually personally looking into filing a lawsuit against them because they destroyed my spiritual business, being able to teach on the true spiritual sacraments that are required for twin flames to come into union. It's a real sacred teaching, and it's been destroyed because of false agents like this. So I can't wait to see every last one of them get exposed. I look forward to it, so that the true ascended masters, the true beings who teach on these subjects, can teach the proper codes, the Christic codes that are necessary for that journey. And again, some of it's information that somebody will never be able to teach you. You're going to have to experience it, some of it on your own. So I hope that anybody who's been harmed by this situation is able to move through it. And I hope that also you will keep your mind and your heart more sharp, but also open to understanding deeper truths beyond the false pretenses that many people are putting out there. This couple in the twin flame situation are no different than any other false prophet or cult leaders who take the teachings of God, the teachings of the higher dimensions, and distort it and contort it in order to glorify themselves. They are hosting demons. They have demons within them that are very much looking for personal glory as opposed to giving the glory to the divine, which is where it belongs. And the divine will deem a soul worthy when the divine feels that they're ready to go into initiations, which is why my group is Twin Flame Initiates. It's a rite of passage that nobody gets to sidestep, especially by hiring a guru that you think is going to teach you to access Akashic records or to become a twin flame or to become an ascension teacher. That's not how it works. And I'm sorry to say this, but the people that got caught up in this, that got victimized in this, they bought into that quick little, let me just take a fast pill and get right to the end of the goal. And that's why they got caught in the trap. It is completely a spiritual trap. And that's why, and you guys need to understand that if you're going to go into spiritual work and do spiritual things, it's a journey. It's a journey of your entire life and lifetimes. So anyway, I'm probably going to be making some other videos about this because it's near and dear to my heart, and it's something that I was personally affected by these people as well. And if you guys hear of any attorneys out there that are doing class actions against these guys, I'd like to be included on it because they did absolutely harm my industry and my own personal business. And I'd like to also say out there that anybody who worked for them, who went into my group, Twin Flame Initiates, and did shady business by pulling people out of there, I can exclude you in the future lawsuit if you'll come forward with that information. I have some of it documented, but I would be happy to work with you on that in the future. I will see you guys next time. Namaste.